Hi Legendaries, this is Sarah from sarahheart.ca. I help entrepreneurs become absolute legends online. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you some WordPress tips for beginners. So the first thing we want to do when we set up our WordPress website is to add our theme. So I'm going to go over to the left-hand side and go to Appearance and click Themes. This is where you can choose from what they have in here, or you can add your own theme to your WordPress site. So you can upload a theme, and a few of my favorites, if you're just starting out, are Bluchic themes, which I find is really good for beginners. And if you have a feminine brand, and then my all-time favorite, Divi theme by Elegant Themes. Which is another awesome WordPress theme that I recommend. So these are paid themes, and then you can upload them to your website. So after you uploaded your theme, you just want to click the activate button. So you'll see it down here. You'll upload it, and there'll be an option here to activate your theme. All right, so now you have your new theme. You want to create new pages and new posts. And the difference between pages and posts are pretty important. So pages are going to be things like your home page, your about page, work with me page, versus your posts are going to be your blog posts. So this is really important not to mix them up. So if I want to add a page, so for example, my home page, I go to Pages and click Add New. And it totally depends on your theme. Sometimes some different themes have different editors and that sort of thing, but this is the general sort of setup if you're just starting out. So you want to add in your title up here. This area here is where you add in all your content and your copy. You can see here we have lots of different options. If you're not seeing all these options here, a little trick is to toggle this toolbar here, and you have some more options down below. And what you can do here, you can see, I'm just going to write test here. You can change this from a paragraph to different headings by clicking here. You can bold, italicize, you can do bullets, you can arrange how the text is on the page. You can add a link here by adding a new URL. So this would be a link to maybe another website or something else. You just want to paste it in here. Paste the link, which would look like, so let's say we just want to link to this Elegant Themes here. I'm just going to paste that in. And then an option here is to open the link in a new tab, so they're not being directed from your website, which is another option. Also down here, you can see if you already have blog posts or pages, you can just link to them down here. Some other options here are you can change your text color, underline, clear anything. You can clear if you have this bolded and change the color. You can click this eraser to clear everything. Then there's a few options down the side here. You can change the layout and the sidebar position. This is going to differ depending on your theme though. And then when you're ready to go, you can preview it, save it as a draft, or publish. So what I suggest doing if you're just starting out is to do a preview and save it as draft if you're not ready yet. And then when you're ready for it to go live, you press the publish button. If you, for some reason, are creating a blog post and you don't want it to be viewable right away, you can click this Publish Immediately button, and you're able to change the date of when it's going to be published. Also, we have a featured image. So this is going to, this is more prominent on blog posts. So I'll show you guys that in just a moment. And there you go. So it's very, very simple. And when you're ready to go, you just press the publish button. So let's go in and create a post as well. So I'm going to add a new post. I'll leave this page. And you can see it's exactly the same, so it's actually easy to get them confused. The only difference is this is going to be like a post that you have on your blog. So everything's pretty much the same, except you see these new options. We have standard video, gallery, link and quote. I personally don't really use these, but you can definitely try them out for yourself. There's also categories, so you can add categories to your blog posts. So for example, on my blog, I have, design and freebies and all this stuff. So you can add new categories and then check them off so that they show up together. Also, we have tags, and then feature images is pretty important for your blog post. This is going to be an image that people see when your blog posts are all together. So for example, let's go over to my blog. This is a featured image, and this is a featured image. So that's how you do pages and posts. The next thing that you want to do is probably add a navigation. So add this sort of information up at the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Appearance and Menus. And you can see here we have a whole bunch of options here. You're going to want to create a new menu when you get started. And so let's create a new menu. And I'll just do test, create the menu. And then you can have these options here where you automatically add new pages to the menu as you create them. This works out great if you just want pages to be automatically added as you create them, so you don't have to go in and manually do it. And then you choose the location. So this is important too. I've gotten stuck on this before. So you usually click main navigation. You might find it might not work until you change this theme location. I think you can do it over here as well. Yeah, so you want to make sure that it's set up as your main navigation. Then what you want to do is you can see here I have this is all your most recent pages, and you just have to click them, add to menu. And then if you want to add a post, your most recent post, same thing, you're just adding it to menu. Another option here is adding custom links. So say if you just want to link to something outside of your website, you're going to paste it in here and add it to the menu. So it's very simple, and then when you're done, you save the menu and it should show up right up here. Awesome. So next thing you want to do is add the front page of your website. So we're going to go down to settings, and I believe it's reading. And so what you want to do is go under front page displays and change it to a static page. And what's important to note is this is not going to show up at all unless you have published pages. That means going back to our pages, remember you can save it as draft. You want to make sure that you have a published page because this won't show up. So that's very important. And then you select your front page and you just choose what you want for your front page instead of your latest. If you want to just have a website with just blog posts in the front, you're already set up with your latest posts. So you're ready to go. And then one final thing that I wanted to show you is your permalinks. So this means every time that you add a new post, you're not getting a crazy 1, 2, 3 number. It's set to this where it goes 1, 2, 3 crazy number. And what you want to do is change this to post name so that when you write a new blog post, the name of the post is going to be in the URL. I hope you liked this video. If you want more tools from me, grab this PDF with 100 tools and resources to create your legendary brand. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.